And we welcome you from the Windy City, the LFG Terrific 24 and Prime Broadcast Network. I'm Jesse Owens alongside CSX. When you look at both sides of these matchups, which quarterback do you think has the upper hand? As, unknown, you there?
Oh, my fault. I'm gonna go with Ban Mage tonight. 3,000 more yards, 11 more touchdowns. I think Houston gonna take the deeper shots tonight, and I think they'll convert at the end of the day.
Definitely agree with that. This should be a very good matchup here on Prime Broadcasting Network. I'm going to take Houston also. Why not?
Just
One
looking.
of the biggest. This is the last game of the Terrific 24. If unknown, if you want to provide any more explanation or something like that. As we are new play to the 22nd, will be Mage first up the bat for Houston.
Yeah, Houston starts with the ball. Watch out. Houston can strike quick. Let's see if they start slow and try and move their way down the field, or do they take a deep shot, start this game off with a bang.
Now will be P clocked at 20. Maybe we'll now get a chance to get underway. Said before, Houston up first. As they took the touchback, they'll start off at the 25. One tick off the clock. And we are underway. Here's Mage now rolling left. It was a two-man rush. One blocker pulled off. He'll way back to the 5. Mage looking. Mage dropping back right side. And it's picked off by Plunk. Plunk has room. Plunk looking left sideline. He'll drop back to the 15. On the first play of the game, he has a brigade of blockers. And he is in. It's disaster for Houston. The Windy City will strike early in this game. It's a pick six by Plunk.
The quarterback, Mage, steps up in the pocket. The blocker did not assign on that block. A complete mishap. Quarterback lineman, he's pressured in his face, has to get that ball away. Throws it right near a defender.
What disaster. And Chicago will strike. That PIT is good.
It's a tough throw, Sheds. You got to throw that cross body. Throw too high in the air, just throwing it right back to the line of scrimmage. That's not a good throw to make and not a good start for Houston, and some amazing blocks.
Mage struggling early on paper. He's the better quarterback against Carpet. Here's the second time up for Mage. A quick 10 yards. It was pick six off the first play of the game. Mage now, Cameron to block. He'll line up. He'll just wave reverse left. Line up, he'll go to block. Two-man rush, one blocker pulls off. Now at the 10, here's Mage. Here's a left side shot, and it's caught! A diving block, and a 56-yard bang! To the 19 inside the red zone. It's 1st and 15. Here's a snap now, Mage twirling. Fires right, LOS incomplete.
On that last play, wide open on the left side. Had some good blocks on his right. Big completion.
Mage from the 35, able to split the defenders now. Under pressure, looking end zone, incomplete. Here's 3rd and long. Yeah, that 56-yard bang, 2 straight incompletions. He'll directing Cameron to block. They'll line up with him. Cameron, direct rather lining up. He'll get back to the LOS now blocking. Cameron left. Fires, and that one's caught for a 9-yard gain. That'll get them to the 10-yard line on 4th and 6, the first 4th down try of the day. From the 10. Left, dropping back to the 20. He'll drop back 25. Nobody there.
Oh, that's a rough way to end the opening drive. He has a man cutting back to the left, but he cuts to his right at the last moment. Just off page right there.
10 on the play clock. He'll just keep dropping down now. Here's Carpet now, his first tenure. That's a 13-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 2. 3:30. Here's a snap now, dropping back as 2 blockers. One will pull off to LOS. Carpet right, LOS caught by Uplow. Uplow out of bounds.
Looks like the middle linebacker got to cover 2 guys right at the line of scrimmage. Goes to the one to the left, leads him wide open on the right. Good completion for Chicago.
From the 34 now, dropping back all the way to the 20. Carpet. Able to dance away from one on the 2-man rush now. Right sideline, and he is not able to haul it in. It was popped late. 2nd and 15 now. There's a long first down play. Now rolling back off the snap. Same 2-man rush by Houston now, looking over his options outside of the pocket. Flushed out right side as 1-man free. Now here's a deep ball left sideline and incomplete. 3rd and 15 now. Dropping back is Carpet now. Staying deep inside the pocket, looking up, stepping up, and it's complete for a 22-yard gain. He'll get past midfield.
Comeback route, middle of the field, perfectly on time.
Dropping back now to the 40. Carpet. Right, LOS caught by Uplow. That's his 2nd catch of the day, and that's a 10-yard gain.
Right now it's working on that right side.
Here's 2nd and 5 now. Right side, you see with a lot of teams, that's usually their weak side. Once again, you have nobody covering that right side. Somebody coming in late now. Left sideline, swatted down and incomplete.
Broke free for a second. Good swat.
15 on the play clock. 3rd and 5 now. Carpet. At the 45, Carpet. Flush that left. Looking end zone, and he's wide open! Chicago striking twice its peak with the catch.
There are 2 players wide open on that left side. That safety on the left trying to cover both of them, but blown coverage in the Houston secondary. Wide open touchdown in Chicago. Up big early.
14 to go on the play clock. That kick is good. So now 2 straight scores from Chicago. CSX, what do you think Houston needs to do to turn the tides?
Slow it down a little bit. The first drive, you got to get it out of your mind. The second drive, that's a bummer. You got all the way down the field, but can't convert on 4th down. I say do it like how you did last drive. Make maybe some smarter decisions.
From the 10 now, rolling back. Here's Mage. Dropping back to the 5 under pressure. Gets it off left side. And that one's caught. For a 26-yard gain, he'll get to the 49 on the other side of the field. Back from the 35, rolling left, 2-man rush has 1 blocker. Here's Mage. That one's caught. And taking the knee before getting splattered by Carpet and some help. 2nd and 4 now from the 38. Dropping back just behind midfield. Left side, here's a deep ball! Tipped up and incomplete.
Probably their best chance on this drive so far. Maybe just a little underthrown.
Mage. From midfield, Mage will step up before reversing back. Houston playing a little bit nervously. They're struggling here early. That one's intercepted but out of bounds, so it will not count. They're 0 for 1 on the 4th downs today. That last one fell incomplete. 2nd, 4th down try, 4th and 4. Bucks 3 here in the 1st. Stepping up is Mage, looking, getting clobbered and incomplete. And Chicago will get the ball right back.
He cuts at the last second. The defender comes in, though, and makes that contact with the quarterback, jarring the ball incomplete.
Dropping back to the 10 now. Looking, fires LOS at shuttle with a grab. Second and short now. Just past midfield this time now at the 49. Carpet from the 30, dropping back as 1 blocker, 1-man free, and that one is first down. He was forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 15. Carpet now from the 40, rolling left. Looking. He'll drop back to the 25. Oh, look at this. A deep ball. No. Incomplete.
Trying to fit it in there. He was open. Just maybe a little overthrown towards the sideline.
That one is caught for a 14-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 1 now. 8 ticks here. They're going to do one last play for the first. Carpet left. Firing! Right corner of the end zone! He's got it! Verizon touchdown!
I don't know what happened. There were 2 defenders on the right side, but one breaks off. Maybe some communication breaks off and breaks free, and for a wide open touchdown, a big lead after 1 for Chicago.
The tag on the extra, it is blocked, and that's the first thing to go its way for Houston. 8.
Talk about after that first quarter, we can clearly look at the stats right now. Chicago, 2 for 2 on 3rd down, no interceptions, but Houston, 0 for 2 on 4th down, 0 for 2 on 3rd down, 1 interception, 0 for 1 in the red zone. Gotta strike here.
Yep. Here's Major now. Dropping back to the 10. A lot of failed drives. What can he do here? And he's sacked on the first play of the drive. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back to the goal line now. Mage. Back of the end zone. You have been struggling today. He'll fire at LOS before getting clobbered. And it'll be 3rd and 21.
I think this is where you got to take a shot right here, Shesties. Get something down the field. Almost, remember that 56-yard field flipper their last drive.
Yep.
They need one of those again, and they need it now.
Dropping back to the 5 left side, Mage. What do you got? Right up the same, tipped and incomplete. And they'll be forced to punt it away from their own 19.
This is some solid defense right now. Good swats by Chicago.
From the 25, it will be taken out. Right sideline, nobody there. Forced right side and out of bounds. It'll be 50, rather starting at the 30. Back 50 yards from where they were. So nice punt there. Force them flipping the field rather back the other way into Chicago territory. Now from the right side, that's caught. And it's out with the tackle, 17 yards in the first. I mean, it's been I guess you could say the star of the game so far has been the AI punter for Houston. Here's Carpet now from the 40, dropping back to the 35. Carpet, right sideline. That one's caught it out of bounds by Verizon. From the 28 now, Carpet, back midfield looking, firing down, incomplete.
You said lucky, that's incomplete. I mean, he was wide open. You got to get better in the secondary right now. At the verge of being down 27-0, only in the second.
You need something here. Oh, tempted! I don't know how to call that catch. At least on my screen, it's 1st and goal from the 13. Carpet now to go up by 4 scores. He'll drop back to the 35, right corner of the end zone, and swatted away.
Good swat right there.
Here's 2nd and goal. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Left side now from the 25, lobbing, end zone, incomplete. 3rd and goal. I mean, it feels like an early dagger already.
They got a player lagging right now, number 3, left side.
I mean, so much for glazing Mage. I guess you could call it glazing. I remember while we were preparing, I was joking around calling him a homie Mage. But definitely has not lived up to those expectations. Here's Carpet now, back from the 30.
Need to stop now.
End zone incomplete. It's 4th and goal from the 13. To go up by 4 scores. That kick is good.
That's a big stop right there for Houston. Inside the red zone. They needed to get the stop immediately. I know 23 and 27, 4-point difference, but that could be a huge difference down the line if Houston can get back into this game.
You have not put together any successful drive. And now dropping back to the 10. Here's Mage, left sideline. He'll take it himself now. Wide receiver. Oh, he fumbled the ball. It went out of bounds.
Luckily, he's right on the sideline. The last thing you want to do as a quarterback is jump.
Yeah. From the 10 now looking. He'll drop back from his own goal line, and that is caught! A 31-yard gain, the first bright spot in this disastrous game so far in this first half. Now Mage has it. From the 40, left side, 2-man rush, has 1 blocker now flushed out left. You need to do something here. You buy more time by your blocker. Now look at this, looking for the end zone, and finally Houston will strike.
The defense loses him. The safety to the left has to cover the guy over the middle, leaving him wide open. Houston on the board, and they're back in this, Shesty, and they go for 2 here.
Here's the 2 try now.
Cut it to a 15-point game.
Yep.
Play clock timeout. I'll take this quick break. Sorry, Jesse. Right now we're looking at Mage right now, 7 for 15, 46%. Very successful drive.
Depending on how you look at this, if they get it here, they'll cut it to a 2-score game, and that one falls incomplete. Now it feels like next TD, you're going to have to go for the 2.
Jesse, I want to go back to that drive right there by Houston. You go back, you get the stop on defense. That creates momentum. When you get a stop in the red zone like that, that creates a lot of momentum. Houston was able to drive down the field, find the wide open man, but good blocks keeping that play alive, making the defense have to react longer.
Dropping from the 10 now. Here's Carpet. Fires right sideline. That one's caught by Uplow. Always going to be open, that LOS man. They've been playing that same 2-man rush, dropping everyone back. And now Carpet now. From the 10, in the seam, looking. He'll look left. And here's a deep ball! Left sideline! No! Incomplete. It's 3rd and 5.
Huge swat.
Could maybe gain some sort of momentum here with 2 straight scores if they could get to 3rd and 5 and maybe the 4th and 5, depending on what happens. You have to get to the 40. Here's Carpet now from the goal line. Carpet down the field! And that one! Oh, we got it! Touchdown, Chicago! It's peak once again!
Deep post corner route, almost like the same play we just saw, just on the left side of the field. This one on the right side of the field. Peak is able to beat his defender. Number 8 for Houston, not able to get the swat like they did last time. And that's the last thing you wanted if you're a Houston fan right now.
Yep.
Big score by Chicago.
And that kick will make it 30. I mean, it's been really just a struggle. They were able to get that 1 score, which is a bright spot, but now you need your defense to clutch up. I don't know if he can go back. He will. I thought he touched it out of the end zone. 1st and 15 from the 25, if you want to dive into the QB stats.
Looking at it right now, it's a clear night and day difference. Carpet, 3 touchdowns, 143 passer rating, no interceptions, taking no sacks, 282 yards. But then you look at
Mage! Oh, picked off! It's Verizon!
Yeah, where I was gonna get to Mage, had only one interception on the first play before that. Now he has 2, but 77 passer rating, ratio touchdowns or interceptions touchdowns 2-1. 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. This is not looking good for Houston.
I mean, it just been a whole mess. Almost feels like a mercy's gonna happen. 50 ticks, left sideline, that one's caught. Swat out of bounds. 17. Now from the 42. 43 ticks left in the half, carpet. You need some sort of defensive stop if you're Houston. That one's caught by Swat. Swat will get back up. Swat will at least get a first down, maybe more. Swat down the sideline and out of bounds. 34.
2 lame dive tackling attempts right there. That's the last thing you want to see when you're trying to tackle.
Yep. So much for getting behind the first down marker. Now all of a sudden you're pinned. Back at your own 8, it's 1st and goal. Carpet. From the 30. Left corner of the end zone, and he's got it. That's a Chicago touchdown to peak.
Well, you're bringing a 3-man rush. The point of that is to get to the quarterback faster, but look at all this space he has. I mean, 3 rushers, 2 blockers, and all this time in the pocket. If you're rushing 3, you got to get to the quarterback faster. And Houston right now failing bad. And we're speaking right now.
And that one's blocked. That's the only thing they've done good this game.
I mean, you're down 30,
sorry.
20 seconds. You almost think right here you got to score because you don't get the ball at half either. And right now you're kind of talking season on the line right here. Speaking of mercy.
Yep, you're up by 30 points. But there can only be a mercy in the first half. If I'm not mistaken, LFG, I'm not 100% sure what the rules were. From the 10 right side, that one's caught. Here's direct out of bounds. So that's 11.
I'm not counting any team out. We saw the game from the other night. Big comeback
what was that?
victory.
That was 140. And then they came up short, but then the review -3, that which let them win. It was only a 1-score game, if I'm not mistaken. Here's a shot to the end zone. He got it. Betty boy.
Well, Chesty, talk about a time to score right before the half ends. Quarterback able to get time, drops back, able to get this ball in the air, let his receivers get down the field. And that score might just change this game drastically. Even though Chicago does receive
at half.
Chicago does receive the ball to start the second half. But that is a huge score.
Sorry. Now you just need to reverse it. You know, get a pick 6 off the first play of the half. Reverse it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be. If that happens, that would completely change the game. We'd be talking about a whole new game now. You can throw mercy out the window if that happens. But let's take a look at the stats right now, halftime. Looking for Carpet, 148 passer rating, 17 for 26, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions, 340, and he has not been sacked once. Band, different story, 89 passer rating, 9 for 19, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, has taken a sack and 243 yards.
Well, Major Stats looks like me in public servers as a QB. And that says something. That's all I could say. And yeah, MVP, what is that? MVP Sand. I'm not too familiar with the LFG rules. They add one like every single day, it feels like.
And y'all pretty please do the stats more. Thanks.
And now he'll have to take it out. HOU has some open space now. And a diving man comes back. He'll get to the 33.
Here you go. He's not been intercepted once. This would be a great time if Houston could get an interception here on Carpet.
Loading up that cannon is Carpet. Back from the end zone. Carpet down the field on the first play of the half. Tipped. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got it. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. That should be an interception 9 times out of 10. A crazy dive, and somehow Chicago stays alive on that play.
I don't know how to explain that.
That was almost the biggest stop Houston needed, and they mess it up somehow.
Yep, and no, incomplete.
You're about to get the stop that you needed to get back into this game. You have two defenders, and they completely whiff, and somehow a bear is there to make the grab.
Back from the 45, Mage fires 6 yards there.
Huge third down, not in field goal range either, so...
No, they are. That's
Well, they are in
21.
field goal range, I'm sorry. I meant fourth down range, going for it.
Well,
My
before,
fault.
I don't, yeah. Left side caught, and he's going to be short.
Here you go.
Wonder what you do here. They made one field goal. They're going to go for it. It's only 4 yards. 12
Get a
feet.
stop here.
It feels like a must-need stop for Houston. Next touchdown could be oh so important. Here's Carpet now. Good job by Houston, forcing him back to midfield. Carpet loaded up his cannon on the first play of the game. What has he got now?
You got a blocker or a rusher AFK.
Oh no!
Flag. We're gonna get a flag here. 5. Oh, they're gonna challenge.
Here we go.
Kick the field goal. I mean, that is a great. That flag might have just saved, and now we're gonna get another shot. Let's see. I don't know if y'all saw number 5 for Houston just stops moving on the left side.
I'll see what this is.
Trying to challenge.
They're gonna call it a first down.
Did we?
For who though?
Well, the foul was on Chicago. We're gonna take a look at this replay right now. See what happened to sum all this up.
And it'll be 4th and 15. They're gonna go for it.
Tight end DB outside hash. Look, but you see the blocker or the rusher on the left side of the screen just go AFK.
And now here's the kick, and that one is good.
That penalty might have just saved Houston. Because again, the blocker, AFK, and also he's probably about to step up in the pocket or he'll have all day to throw.
Yep. This one will be in the end zone, taken back for a touchback. So now, ideally what you wanted. This next TD seems oh so important. Stepping up from the 15 as blockers, Mage has time as LOS looking, dancing, fires, and that one is caught! Spinning back in! At the 10, oh, he lost the football! And Chicago has it! Unbelievable!
Just go down. I mean, first off, great route by the receiver, but not so smart. Trying to keep this alive, just go down. Don't jump either. Don't jump. And then you fumble the ball. You would have been down inside the red zone, probably inside the 20-yard line, red zone, but you fumble the ball. That is a mistake. You get the stop on defense, and then you make a critical error. Unbelievable.
Out of the list of everything that you wanted to happen, it couldn't be that. Maybe safety. This one's lobbed. And, oh, what a catch! 36, Verizon.
The problem is when you bring a 3-man rush and you can't get to the quarterback, that's what's going to happen. I say just stop rushing 3. Your rush attack is horrible.
What great connection by Verizon Wireless. Here's a deep ball. No. 2nd and 15. .241 now. From the 42. Carpet now rolling left. Has a 2-man. Has 1-man blocking, 2-man rush, gets it off the shuttle, and he'll get 14.
4-down territory right here.
And now, coming up from midfield, Carpet's gonna run it, and he'll get the first down. It's money with the tackle. Here's a new set. From the 40, Carpet standing deep in the pocket. Left hash caught by Shuttle, the LOS man, and a 12-yard gain.
See, now you got everything down the field covered well, but that creates openings right there, right on the line of scrimmage.
From the 50 now looking. Mage, that one is caught by Uplow. Here's Carpet now. First and goal from the 13. Carpet from the 30. Dropping back. Nice rush by Houston. Here's right side. Incomplete.
Been some great blocks by the Chicago O-line. Giving the quarterback time to throw. That's why they're up big.
Left side from the 30. Fires, caught, touchdown, Chicago!
Again, all day to throw the ball. Wide open man, just diving backwards for the touchdown.
Shuttle moving his way. Sorry.
Story of that drive, not able to cover the short routes. And man, oh man.
That PAT, bullseye. So 46-13, this feels very much out of reach for Houston at this point. You're
not
down,
necessarily yet.
You're down by 5 scores. You need the ultimate choke.
Score here. Let's start it one step at a time. I think score here. Get back in the scoring column. We'll talk about more.
Yep, Mage, LOS caught by Direct. Oh, what a hit by Plunk. Bringing in the boom. 2nd and 4. Back from the 10. Here's Mage. His cannon will look to the 5. And it's picked off.
Well, that's the deep shot they had to take. This is... Yikes. Go back and take another look at this. I think he might have had him for a moment, but...
Ooh. And, you need to make that catch. And the hand, 2nd and 5. 2nd and 15, not 5. Wow.
Hasn't thrown a pick so far.
From the 5, Carbon now driving back end zone right. LOS, that one's caught by Uplow. Uplow, first down, out of bounds. 19.
All right. Story of the game, Uplow, blocking on the right side and rolling out. He's wide open. And when you can't get to the quarterback, this play will work 10 times out of 10.
Definitely now. From the 10. Carpet, scrambling, end zone! And then it's picked off! It's HOU!
I know you're up big. I know you want to take your shot down the field, but I say keep that. I mean, we haven't seen really Chicago take any deep shots today, and that's probably their first official deep shot. We take another look at it. 50-50 ball. I'd say 28 seconds left in this quarter. Keep doing what is working.
I mean, he seems spamming 4th and 25, so in the 4th
wide
quarter.
Open.
Almost confirmed, and there's money. I'm right on the money, out of bounds. Now it'll move the chains from the 49 now. Just behind midfield by 3 feet. Not even. It's Mage. Down the field. And that one. Oh, what a catch. Houston striking.
He cuts to his left. Breaks away from. Watch that cut right there. Great cut by that receiver. Breaks away, jumps up and makes the grab. And here we go. Back in reach, 26 point.
You cannot go for the 4th and 25, though.
I mean, we go back, take a look at this touchdown, though. Talk about when you need it most. The cut and the grab. Had to go up for that. Made sure he had to come down with that. Yep. Didn't want another interception, but he was open. Not sure why.
This will be a touchback, and Carpet will be up to bat. 26 now. It's 4. You're making progress. And oh, he's sacked.
Wow, the first sack of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Fourth quarter here. 26-point game.
From the goal line now. Looking left, fires right. That one is caught by Uplow, and he's out of bounds.
That same result again, just breaking off the block, and he's wide open. They need to start covering that short right.
And now he'll drop back to the 10. Here's Carpet now. Back from the 5. Carpet stepping up right sideline, and that one's caught. Verizon down the sideline and out of bounds. And now here's the snap. That one's rather swatted and falls incomplete.
Quick, that O lineman up low, 7 catches, 8 targets, 75 yards, just off those little short passes, and he's doing it again. Wide open again.
Our plan after the stream is to have a post-game interview. That one's caught and out of bounds by Wiz. Wiz the Wizard. First and goal. I mean, our plan is to have a post-game interview with at least Carpet, maybe try to get Mage on, but he might be banging his head into the wall after this game. Carpet stepping up between 2 defenders. That one falls incomplete.
Talk about another time you get a big defensive stop. Here you go.
Yep. 10 to go on the play clock. Second and goal. Dropping back from the right side looking. Carpet. Time in the pocket. Flushed out left. End zone, and he's got it. Erasing the progress.
On that play, it just looks like number 2 is just undecisive. Who am I covering? My guy to the left, guy to the right? Am I rushing? I mean, gotta know you got a challenge here.
Yep. That extra is good.
I don't know what they were challenging. It's too late. Not in the hashes. They're saying not too late, so now let's see what happens here. Our second argument of the game.
That'll be a touchback.
Carpet has accepted, so he'll redo it. They're going to redo that. Chicago's saying no.
Talk about some of the QBs if we're going to have to wait.
Nice decline. Nice is decline.
Dropping back now from the 5, Mage. Back from the goal line. Mage loading up his cannon. And that cannon went to the wrong direction. It's Peak with the interception. Shooting themselves in the foot once again.
Well, I just don't think he saw that defender anywhere. Basically throwing that to double coverage, and they score here. 40-point lead. It's been a rough game. 4
really
interceptions.
Just a mess. All right, sideline caught. Verizon Wireless. 35.
The stream's currently frozen right now.
Back, left side,
Okay.
And it's incomplete.
All right, we're back. We're back here.
Now rolling right. Up low, 12 yards.
Third and 3, Shesty. Here we go.
Third and 3, lobbing 1. Oh, what a catch!
Wow.
Versatility. Touchdown.
Mercy.
It's a Mercy.
It's Mercy. Go back, take a look at that interception, though. They're all leaving the game, but we'll quickly look at this interception that ends the game, basically. Just didn't see that defender. He's covering the guy, middle of the field, and then just cuts off, and Mage doesn't see that. This is an embarrassing loss, though. But 60-20. Yep. How it ends. Wow.
And a terrific 24. Chicago in blowout fashion heading
to
the Sweet 16.
Let's take a look, though. I think the clear picture of we can take a look at this game, the quarterback stats. I mean, Carpet, 142, 33 for or 33, 50, 66 completion percentage, but 7 touchdowns to 1 interception. He only took 1 sack, but 644 yards. That is a winning formula all day. And then we'll look at Mage. Tough day, under 100 passer rating, 52%, 13 for 25, only 3 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. Not a good day when you throw more interceptions than you do touchdowns. He also took a sack, but 333 yards.
Yep.
But
Just a struggle by Chicago. Let's see if we could try to get Carpet on for a post-game interview. I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, there's a lot of factors we could talk about. What lost Houston this game? We take a look at Lucas the Great. He was the